Hello everyone, Mrs. Fandra here. Today we're going to be covering a really big topic about culture. And the reason I like doing this in art class is because art reflects the culture it was made in. So depending on where you are in the world, depending on your beliefs, depending on who you are, your background, who you are, culture is how your art usually is made. So let me show you and tell you a little bit about culture. All right. Culture is just the way groups of people do something. It can be their customs and traditions, their art, like I said, your behaviors and how you interact with people, what you wear, how buildings and places look based on what you have to build with, what you say and how you write things down, your language, what your religious beliefs are, and your types of foods, your favorite entertainments. It's like everything that makes you who you are. And cultures can change from place to place, region to region, state by state, around the world. There are thousands, hundreds of thousands of different cultures. Even within our town, there are cultures within the town, okay? Maybe you hang out with certain groups of people, so those groups of people do things one way, and another group of people do things slightly differently, all right? So with this idea of culture, here's a really big map for you to look at. And usually these ones have similarities based on the color, all right? So Europe and North America and Australia have a lot of similarities because of how people spread out across the world. South America and Latin culture has its own little unique flavor, and you can see speckles of them across there too, with that purple color. And then you can see there's a whole lot of other colors based on where you're located. So Iran, Indian, Asian, there's a lot of things happening, especially in Asia. There's a lot of different colors and a lot of different cultures. So this is a very broad overview, but like I just said, even if the whole North America is blue, the way Wisconsin does something could be very different than the way Alaska does something, or Canada, right? We're all very different people across the world, wherever we're from, all right? And here's my question I like to ask people, kind of think about it a little bit more. What if you move? If I decided I'm going to move to Ireland when I am done teaching this year, I'm not, don't worry. But what happens to me, who I am, when I go somewhere else? What happens? Culture can sometimes change. So maybe I learn new customs and new traditions and new cultures based on where I live. Maybe I learn a new language. Maybe I celebrate different holidays I never celebrated before because that's where I am and I feel like the need to celebrate them, right? So if someone's culture is different, what does that mean? Does that mean that they're a bad person? No, it doesn't. I mean, you're all unique. I mean, even sitting next to the person right by you, you're different. You're going to be having unique things, and it's okay to be different. I mean, cultures are really interesting and fascinating, learning more about people and how we do things. That's how we work as humans, right? So for your project in culture, though, I got something a little different in mind. I would like you to show me what your culture is. Okay, and I want you to come up with 8 sketches today, and all of them we actually may be able to use for our project. I'll tell you what that is when I get back. But things to think about are maybe some traditions you have. It could be simple things in your family, like maybe every first nice day of spring you go for a picnic. I don't know, it could be something, traditions that you do with your family or your neighbors or your community. Think about the clothing you wear, maybe what you like for entertainment, TV shows, video games, sports, religious beliefs, other kind of beliefs, types of foods you like. And these are all like things I want to be able to see. So if you have a favorite game you want to talk about, draw me a picture of the game, right? If you have a dream someday you're going to grow up and you're going to be an astronaut, maybe that's something kind of unique to like America because we love space. So these are all things that make you who you are. So I want you to come up with 8 ideas or 8 sketches for showing your culture and who you are to other people, all right? I know in this class we might have some similarities to other people, but you might have some differences too. And like I said, it's okay if your cultures aren't exactly the same as your neighbors, all right? So for the rest of class, we're going to be coming up with sketches and planning. And like I said, there's 8 of them, so we can spend some time on that today. We might not quite finish. However, when we're done, we're going to take these ideas and put them into a drawing with to make it a little bit more about you. All right, I'll leave you on a cliffhanger there. So let's get to work. You're doing our sketches. And if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to send me an email or message me in the Google Classroom, and I'd be happy to get back to you. All right. Happy creating. Can't wait to see what you come up with. What makes you, you for your culture.